I'm sure everybody here is wondering, I know you guys are chomping at the bit to find out who my partner is. Do you guys want to know who my partner is? Do you want to know who my partner is? Do you want to know who my partner is? I do want to know. Tonight, one time only, 3 under par against AJ Smooth and the Canadian Crusher, AJ LaRock. Come on out, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. Your tag team championship match will be contested by the components 3 under par versus AJ Smooth and AJ LaRock.
I had nothing to do with it. No, it's not on me. It's on him. This guy here. This guy right. Yes. Giving me heat here at ringside. 3 under par, ladies and gentlemen. The Steel Domain Wrestling Tag Team Championship is on the line. The longest reigning tag team champions in Steel Domain Wrestling history, Brick McCarthy and Chadwick Wentworth III, collectively 3 under par, defending the title against AJ Smooth and his surprise tag team partner, the Canadian Crusher, AJ LaRock. Very interesting indeed. Originally, Ryan Slade, half of the Sexy and Smooth tag team combination, was to be AJ's partner in this championship match. Slade is recovering from surgery from a lingering shoulder injury. Unable to appear, the promotion, the commissioner, allowed AJ Smooth to pick his own tag team partner for this one, and he opted for one of the toughest SOBs in professional wrestling today. And I'm talking about the 320-pound Canadian Crusher, AJ LaRock. You got AJ times 2 in that ring right now, ladies and gentlemen. And if 3 under par, as successful as they have been as tag team champions, are looking past this one, it's a big mistake. Individually, Smooth and LaRock are outstanding singles competitors. And coincidentally, former members, both of them, of the Golden Idols Temple of Terror. As a tag team combination, this has all the makings of an upset. Mick Karsh flying solo here, as they say, ladies and gentlemen, in the trade from the Richfield American Legion in front of a packed house, once again, of Steel Domain Wrestling fans. Tag team championship on the line. This is the first of 3 championship matches. Still to come, Stacy Shadows defends against Sweet Sierra in the women's championship matchup, a match put together by Steel Domain Wrestling supervisor of the women's division, Dawn Lemke. And also in the main event, Big Mitch Paradise puts his championship on the line, one-on-one in the ring with the dangerous, the jacked Jesus, as he calls himself, Tommy Lee Curtis. But let's focus on what's going on right now. Tag team championship matchup. Chadwick Wentworth III extricates himself from the hammerlock, kind of the easy way out, makes his way to the ropes. Referee Jay Soltis calls for the break. 3 under par have been so incredibly successful as a tag team combination. The name of the game is winning. Bottom line, the big W in the column. So the problem is, though, historically, maybe they've used a golf club on occasion. Maybe they've used some outside interference. Bottom line, unfortunately, or fortunately, however, whether you're a fan of theirs or not, they have maintained the laurels going on 2 years here in Steel Domain Wrestling. Can Smooth and LaRock gel together well enough? They know each other, certainly as former partners and opponents on occasion. They've studied the playbook of 3 under par. Let's see if they get the job done, as the tag is to the modern-day Dick Murdoch, the big man, the one-club caddy, as he is called, Brick McCarthy. Steel Domain Wrestling again, ladies and gentlemen, coming back here to the American Legion in Richfield, Minnesota on February 23rd, and then it is on to the new digs, as they say. Oh, the Knights of Columbus Hall in Bloomington, Minnesota on American Boulevard on the 30th of March. Big things happening for SDW. Shot to the ribs by AJ Smooth. AJ Smooth at one time was the most hated wrestler in Steel Domain. But I tell you what, once he got out of that trap known as the Temple of Terror, got away from the Golden Idol, he's become a well-deserved fan favorite, because this guy has all the makings of a champion. Watch carefully. You got a clinic in there with Smooth. Nice maneuver into the hammerlock, into the front chancery, and now there's a tag to the big man out of Canada. When I say 320 pounds, that may be a gross understatement. AJ LaRock, the Canadian Crusher, a guy that I call the modern-day Jerry Blackwell because of his size and how quick and how agile a big man he is in that ring. Here's a guy, a miracle, if you will, in pro wrestling. A couple of years ago, he was in a head-on collision up in his native Winnipeg, Canada. Suffered what could have been career-threatening injuries. Rib cage, neck, glass in and above his eye, and he fought back tooth and nail to get back into the ring. Off the top, double sledge to the tricep of the big man. Chadwick Wentworth III, one half of the Steel Domain Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Devastating champions they've been. But nonetheless, I got to say, it's amazing. For all their crippling tactics, there's a sizable amount of the SDW crowd that really likes 3 under par. Kind of grown on them And you can't argue with success. And for the cover, count of two, didn't get all that full weight on him. Watch this now, Chadwick. Oh, with that headshot underneath the chin of A.J. LaRock. There's a tag to McCarthy. Big body slam. Count of one, no. I'll tell you what, if the team of Smooth and LaRock are going to upend the tag team champions 3 under par, they not only have to bring their A game, it's got to be a AAA plus game. Because the champions have proved to be absolutely unstoppable for the last 2 years here in Steel Domain Wrestling. Crowd picking up the cadence here. They would dearly love to see, at least most of them would, 3 under par. Oh no, over the top. Smart maneuver on the part of Chadwick Wentworth III on the outside, and now the referee is occupied on the inside, and Wentworth doing a number on A.J. Smooth on the outside of the ring. Once again, very smart. That's what teamwork is all about. That's why, part of the reason, that 3 under par have maintained their absolutely steadfast grip on the SDW Tag Team Championship. My good friend, my longtime close personal friend, as Gene Okerlund would say, Roger Buck, here at ringside. He's got his hand on the bell or the clanger. Roger always has his hand on the clanger, as we've heard over the years. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Could probably get arrested in some circles. Wait a minute now. Blatant chokehold with the scarf. A.J. Smooth whipped into the ropes by Chadwick, and there's that clothesline right underneath the chin, almost dangerously close to the throat. Cover's got the leg hook. Nope. Smooth able to power out at the count of 2. I talked about A.J. LaRock a little bit. The emphasis has been on Smooth because he's been in the ring for much of this matchup, but A.J. LaRock is just an astounding athlete. For a man his size, and he is a mountain of a man. We've seen him throw standing drop kicks. We've seen him come off the top rope. He is the complete package. Look at him. Oh, Brick McCarthy. What an attitude this man has. He goes into another zone when he's in the ring. It's almost as if Chadwick Wentworth III, who's not exactly a couch potato in his own right, he seems to be the calmer of the two, even though he's now strangling the life out of A.J. Smooth with that scarf. Sometimes you get the feeling that Chadwick has to kind of pull the reins in on Brick McCarthy to avoid disqualifications. Whipped off the ropes. Oh, big double elbow by the champs. Look at him now. Here we go. Teeing off. Oh, boy. Ah. I've been extolling the virtues of 3 under for the past 10 minutes, but apparently it's never enough for Brick McCarthy. These two guys actually listen to the videotape of their matches to make sure that we put them over here at ringside. Pete Wagner, unfortunately, very conspicuous by his absence tonight. I know 3 under par wants to take Pete by that neck of his. Watch this now, Smooth trying to get out of that maneuver. That chancery, look at the arms on Chadwick Wentworth III. There's a tag. Wait a minute. Oh, no. The referee, Jay Soltis, did not see the tag. And Smooth has taken some punishment here. Wearing down A.J. Smooth. Cutting off the ring. Boy, when it comes to tag team wrestling, I'm telling you, these two, I'm talking about 3 under par, they are a blueprint for how to get it done. Smooth trying to power McCarthy into the corner so he can make a tag. Smooth can. To the Canadian Crusher, A.J. LaRock. Wait a minute, once again, tag is made. Tag is made. Oh, come on, Soltis. Referee Jay and where was the tag there, for heaven's sakes? Soltis is shaking LaRock out of the ring, but nonetheless, 3 under par. Oh, boy. Yeah, he's made the tag 2 times, as Roger Buck astutely notes here. Oh, what a shot! Oh, God, caught him right behind the ear. And now, Smooth, who's had a ton taken out of him here, does he have enough wherewithal? Does he have enough in the tank to get in the corner and make that tag? There he goes, and Soltis was actually looking at it that time. What do you know? Oh, God. Oh, this is a runaway Mack truck. LaRock, how would you like to see that coming at you from the opposite side of the ring? Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, baby. Get the license number on that one. Oh, systematic. Oh, no. Oh, LaRock launched himself. He absolutely decimated both members of the tag team champions. This guy absolutely floors me every time I see him in action. There's that spinning savate kick now, and there's that knee lift. Oh, I'm smelling a major upset here. Oh, no. McCarthy from the outside pulls A.J. LaRock to the ring. Oh, no, he's got the golf club. Come on, Soltis, do something, damn it. Soltis on the outside of the ring with LaRock and Brick McCarthy. Oh, there's a go to sleep. Oh, come on, referee. Come on, ref. Wait a minute. What is Tommy Lee Curtis? What the hell is Tommy Lee Curtis? What is he doing in here? No way!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of this contest, and still Steel Domain Wrestling Tag.
Wait a minute!
3 under par.
Referee Jay Soltis was occupied on the outside of the ring with Brick McCarthy and the Canadian Crusher. AJ Smooth was about to put the big hurtin' on Chadwick Wentworth III. Were out of nowhere. Soltis did not see him come into the ring. Tommy Lee Curtis, a member of the Golden Idols Temple of Terror, came in with that cheap shot. Took out AJ Smooth. You talk about collusion. We don't have to have Robert Mueller investigate this one, ladies and gentlemen. We saw it right here. The damn Golden Idol is behind this one.
The Academy is the Midwest's premier facility for professional wrestler, referee, manager, or valet training.
We train both men and women and employ a staff of some of the most knowledgeable and experienced wrestling coaches in the industry, including former and current WWE and TNA Impact Wrestling superstars like Mr. Anderson, Sean Davari, Molly Holly, and First Wrestling's own Eric Cannon, and WrestlePalooza champion Ari Davari.
The Academy regularly brings in guest trainers from all over the world to conduct seminars, helping our students, as well as established wrestlers, gain a diverse education in various styles of wrestling. Athletic ability and physique are equally important in professional wrestling. Ken, Sean, and Aria are all certified personal trainers and can create workout programs for students, as well as established wrestlers, to help them achieve their health and fitness goals. All members of our staff have an extensive network of industry contacts to help our students. This includes independent and international promotions, as well as officials with the WWE, TNA Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor, Lucha Underground, and more. To start your journey, visit www.theacademyprowrestling.com or call 507-486-5600. 722-2776. The Academy, School of Professional Wrestling, creating tomorrow's superstars today.
Now it's no secret that you people come here to see me make my entrance and to hear my voice. Shut up, and Anno was trying to talk here. Now I'm a man who needs no introduction, but I'm going to give myself one anyways. I weigh in at a heavenly 236 pounds. I am the commissioner of hair conditioner. The guru of shampoo. I am the Scott Steiner of eyeliner. I am the Jack Jesus who always pleases.
Oh, brother.
I am the iPod of the dad bod. My name is Tommy Lee. There's too many sinners living in this neighborhood, and I refuse to let you call me neighbor because I'm really good, Curtis.
Regular Shakespeare in that ring, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Lee Curtis. Boy, that was worth the price of admission right there. I'm not.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger, weighing in today at a heavenly 236 pounds. He is accompanied by the Golden Idol. He hails from Muscle Beach, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, your Jack Jesus, Tommy Lee Curtis. Introducing your champion, weighing in today at 275 pounds from Paradise City, the Steel Domain Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Mitch Paradise!
You talk about jacked. Look at our champion, Mitch Paradise. Mitch is approaching 20 years in this business. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
I'm so confident at what you're going to do tonight. I'm going to put this chair right here, and I'm going to sit right here, ringside, to
Oh, boy.
watch you whoop Mitch Paradise's ass once and for all, and bring back the gold to the temple.
Wow. Well, it better be a reinforced chair if the idol's going to sit there. It's a very expensive platform runway. The guy could go right straight through, you know that, with that bulk. Nonetheless, Big Mitch Paradise, the Steel Domain Wrestling heavyweight champion. I started to say Mitch is approaching 20 years in the business himself. Tommy Lee Curtis, a member of the Temple of Terror, and listen, oh God! Mitch overpowers him right from the get-go. I tell you what, Mitch is smart enough to know that you do not look past a guy like Tommy Lee Curtis. These two have met before. Somebody, this guy has a live microphone? What? They cut him off. They cut him off. Thank God they cut him off. Unless he pushed the on-off button, he didn't even realize it. Oh, look at Curtis. Oh, Curtis once again now. Curtis is a big man in his own right, but Mitch Paradise going in at about 6'4", 280. The Steel Domain Wrestling heavyweight champion. The Golden Idol has been absolutely on a tear lately with his, pardon the expression, the Temple of Terror. Aaron Corbin, the peak of the Temple, was scheduled to be the opponent for Mitch Paradise after Corbin won the Portland Avenue Brawl right in this very building just a few months ago. The match was signed, ready to be delivered. Corbin suffered an injury. He could not make it. No! The Golden Idol insisted that through no fault of his own, Corbin was forced to get out. He wanted another Temple member to go after Paradise and the championship, and that man is Tommy Lee Curtis. Whipped off the rope. Oh, big shoulder tackle. Oh, Paradise. Over the top, Curtis looking out. Very happy. Oh, there's that boot. Caught him low now. Oh, wait a minute. Paradise setting him up. This one was almost over before it started. But Tommy Lee Curtis had the wherewithal to bail outside the ring. He's asking for a timeout. Maybe that's the way they do it up in Winnipeg, not here in Steel Domain Wrestling. Muscle Beach, Canada. Very interesting. That's Golden Idol shooting his mouth off here at ringside. All of a sudden, Paradise turned around, and the Golden Idol acted like a choir boy. Look at him. Look at that outfit Idol has. Wait a minute. Big body slam. Technical difficulties here at ringside, ladies and gentlemen, as they say. We got more microphones floating around than Carter has little liver pills, but nonetheless, we'll get it right. Oh, look at this, a slap fest now. Oh, God, Paradise about took Curtis's head off. Oh, a thumb right to the eyes. The great equalizer. If you're 5'6", 6'6", 7'6", you get that thumb to the pupils, and all of a sudden, you're all the same size. Look at Mitch now. He's had about enough. Oh, look at him unloading on Curtis in the corner. Look at Idol now. Enough to even get Idol out of his chair. Normally, you need a forklift to do that. Referee Jay Soltis, the senior official. Oh, and again, another cheap shot on the part of Tommy Lee Curtis. I guarantee you, the Jack Jesus is going to pull out all the stops here in his effort to win the SDW Heavyweight Championship. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, join us back here in Richfield. on February the 23rd, and then March 30th, we go to the Knights of Columbus Hall in Bloomington, Minnesota on American Boulevard. Part of SDW's expansion, acquiring Primetime Wrestling. What a great job former owner Greg McDonald did with that promotion. Our hats off to Greg. Look at Curtis now. Big clothesline, man. In for the cover, count of one. No, not sure if he didn't hook a leg or not. Very sloppy cover on the part of Tommy Lee Curtis. Paradise trying to fire back. Oh, duck of the clothesline. Paradise, no, he's going again, once again. Potential Boldo bomb. Oh no, lost his footing, flat on his back. Boy, Tommy Lee Curtis dodged a bullet there, count of two. The Golden Idol, who said he was going to sit there in the wait a minute now. He's got that athletic tubing, that exercise tubing, and he's choking Mitch Paradise with it. Come on. Damn it. Look at this. Tells the Idol to go sit down, which is what Idol claimed he was going to do. Well, if you can't beat a guy in hand-to-hand combat, you might as well bring in surgical tubing and exercise equipment. Tommy Lee Curtis, Mitch Paradise, the Steel Domain Wrestling Heavyweight Championship on the line. Tommy Lee Curtis does not have very many fans in this building, unless you consider the Golden Idol 6 all by himself. Trying to fire out back once again from the deck is Mitch Paradise. Curtis now, is that a sleeper hold? Oh, belly to back suplex, and I'm telling you, he drilled him that time. Tommy Lee Curtis now, certainly the worse for wear. His head ricocheting off that mat. And now the champion, does he have enough left in the tank? Steel Domain Wrestling's #1 fan, Larry Lubers, who's been with us from the beginning, on his feet as Paradise nails Curtis. Oh, big clothesline once again. And now the champion's on fire. It's a handicap match every time you have the Golden Idol in the corner. Paradise signaling now for the end. Count of 1 and 2. No. That close to retaining. Now the Golden Idol admonishing Roger Buck, here our timekeeper at ringside, to keep his hands off the ring bell. Idol is his own cheering section. All he needs is pom-poms and a dress. Oh, Paradise has had about enough. I'm surprised that Mitch hasn't gone out and squashed that clown. Wait a minute. Watch this now, Curtis. Wait a minute. Curtis from behind. Crucifix into the pin. Oh, how close was that? Tommy Lee Curtis. A half a beat away from a major upset here in SDW. Smart move on the part of Curtis, catching Paradise, but now going to that second rope. Oh, he dropped the leg right across the sternum. Count of 1, 2, we've got it. Oh, ooh, wow. Very close. Very close. Unlike that guy from, that used to wear the red and yellow, in another promotion, that was a legit leg drop. Watch this now. Curtis tried to go up top. Mitch catches him with a clubbing shot. Oh, man, that's a lot of beef on that ring post. Oh, down all the way to the canvas and Idol once again. Get his carcass off the ring apron. 2, does he have... Wait a minute, Soltis. What the hell was that? What? Soltis, why did you stop the damn count? That was a horrible call on the part of Jay Soltis. Oh, hit him. Hit him. Oh, he's fired up. Oh no. Idol took a shot. Idol took a shot from Corral. Paradise now. Sets him up. Baldo bomb. It's over. What a hard-fought battle, as we knew it was going to be. In the end, a bad call, in my opinion, on the part of referee Jay Soltis. Then you have interference on the part of the Golden Idol, but it all backfired. In the end, everything turned out, as they say, just all right. Mitch Paradise retains. He is the still reigning, defending Steel Domain Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. We're coming back to wrap things up from the Richfield American Legion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as Matt Berdahl says goodnight to everybody, the Trant picks up once again. What a tremendous evening of wrestling action.
Check it out on Twitter. And as always, be sure to check out Fight TV and YouTube to be able to check out all of your SDW memories. Have a great evening and drive safe, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're going to try to wrap things up here from the American Legion in Richfield, Minnesota. February 23rd, we're coming right back to the Richfield American Legion. It's the last show at the American Legion as we go into the KC Hall in Bloomington, Minnesota on American Boulevard. Steel Domain Wrestling, the Golden Idol, and Ed Hellier acquiring Primetime Wrestling, a coup, a major coup in Minnesota professional wrestling. But here tonight, what a card, what a way to kick things off here, the year 2018 with Steel Domain Wrestling. Stacy Shadows retains her ladies championship, a hard-fought battle against Sweet Sierra. With the help of Tommy Lee Curtis, 3 under par, retains their championship against the challenge of AJ Smooth and AJ The Rock, the Canadian Crusher, and of course, Mitch Paradise. What a fighting champion he is. Originally scheduled to get into the ring with Aaron Corbin. Corbin couldn't make it due to injury. Golden Idol insists a Temple member is going to get a shot at the title. Tommy Lee Curtis was that man, but in the end, Big Mitch Paradise holding the Steel Domain Championship up high. Very proud to be a member of this roster, as we all are. Again, we'll see you right back here in Richfield, February 23rd, and mark March 30th date. That date down, it is a red letter day in the history of Steel Domain. Follow us on Facebook, everybody, and SDW's website. For Steel Domain Wrestling, this is Slick Mick.